Hey guys, welcome back to another wonderful episode of This Broke Ass Model Shop. No, seriously. I got the 49 Merc done. I only made a couple of, you might call it that, rookie mistakes on it. Um, I tried polishing out the paint, and the polish I used dulled it more than polished it. So, did a little wet sanding, put another coat of washed all that polish off, put another coat of actual paint on it. Got some bare metal foil on the sides. Tried a different polish, and I don't think this paint was meant to have polish on it because it was bright and shiny. The only thing I didn't polish was the hood. You'll see that when I show you the car here in a minute. I after getting it all put together, only a couple of mistakes that I did, but I already had the chassis glued up into the bottom of the car, and I didn't cut the inside wheel wells in deep enough and shorten the axle to get the rear wheels to fit up in there. So they're in there, but they're tight. And I had to trim and pull in the front suspension a little bit in there. The 49 Merc comes with turnable steering wheel, or not steering wheel, but turnable front steering. You ain't turning this very far. Well, I'll show you here. Let's see what you guys think of it. I'm gonna get me some turtle wax model paints. I've seen Styrene Mike do some turtle wax stuff with a little terry cloth on his, I think his Ford Fairlane model that he did, the black one, and it turned out beautiful. So I'm going to give her a shot on this once I get done. I might post a couple of pictures of it so you guys can see it, but I'll turn this around so you guys can see it, and we'll go from here. There she is. I did do the interior in yellow and flat red. The interior is acrylic with some testers, flat red, and the seat inserts. I'll pick it up here and then show it to you here in a second. And I had to, because of the way I cut the bottom chassis to fit the bigger tires in there and have it sit somewhat decent looking. When I glued it back together, it must have warped a little bit because now this came down farther, so I couldn't put just the valance piece underneath there and leave the rear bumper and stuff off to make it look somewhat. So I had to trim the valance piece off, put the bumper plate in there and the bumper on it, so the front kind of looks different than the back. But I guess this kind of saves me from getting rear-ended a little bit. Of course, if I own this car and somebody rear-ended, somebody's getting shot. The trunk has, how well, can't see it. Let me see if I can turn the light. The trunk has felt in there for carpeting. A little hair on there. I had it sitting out a little bit, making sure the paint and everything dried on it. You see how dull it looks right there across the front there. Camera really doesn't do it justice because it's kind of shining no matter what in this camera, but I mean, you can really tell a difference if you look at the front of the hood here and you look here. The only thing I'm really disappointed with, I wish I'd have left it alone and tried not to polish it, because paint wasn't that bad. It was nice and shiny, no clear coat on it whatsoever, so I decided to leave it alone. Then I got a little paint burble on the upper fender So I figured, okay, I'll wet sand it. Go from there. I guess you live and learn, I suppose. And let's see if I can get you a good view of the interior a little bit. I didn't trim out the interior that much because I didn't like the style of this interior tub. Center parts of the seats are both done in flat red. The center of the seats. Thought about doing it to the back seat too, but it didn't have any design or guideline to go by on the interior tub seat on the back. So I just said heck with it. I'll just live with it like it is. Get you a shot of the engine compartment here. On the underside. Used the original gas tank. It cut it because it came separate on the sprue, so I'm like, yeah, I'll just use that and make it look decent. That's all just flat sheet styrene in on the bottom there. And that, look, you can still see the cut line I made there when I glued it. I cut it, cut two little sections out of it, and then glued them back together farther in. You see where the frame comes down on this side inside there, then cuts back over. Exhaust kind of hides it back in there. But I don't know. I don't think she turned out too bad. But I'm a little disappointed in myself that I didn't take a little bit more time with it. And I might buy another one of these. I might buy the other 49 kit, not the AMT one. AMT one's not bad, but it just, with the hood and everything, there was a lot of cleanup. There was so much flash on this, it was ridiculous. I had a lot of cleanup to do. The windshield wipers are bare metal foiled. I got bare metal foil running down this side. I got me a silver Sharpie, as I watched a couple guys use a silver Sharpie pen to do their door handles and door locks and stuff like the name plates and stuff like this on the vehicle with it. And I'm just like, yeah, I'll give it a shot. So bought a pack of them, couple bucks, not bad. And that spent my last $3 to my name. But all in all, I want to make a hood prop for this so I can prop it up before I put it in the display case after I try and polish the paint out a little more. I need to put some black wash on here just to darken that up. I don't know, I might just leave it nice and chrome if the rest of this will polish out. But I'm running almost 8 minutes here, so I will cut this off, hopefully here before it reaches 9 minutes, and I will see you guys later. Peace. And I want to thank everybody for watching my videos. I know they're crappy. I'm working on making me a clamp on tripod for my phone that has a swivel top to it, so I can just turn it back and forth and up and down. That way it doesn't have, I'm not holding on to it, it doesn't shake. I'm using one of my Tamiya paint stand, the body holder paint stand to hold onto my phone right now. And it's just I thought of it going, hey, that's freaking ingenious. Excuse me. And working on that stuff. So hopefully, now that I get a little bit steadier camera, and I've got 99 subscribers right now. Thank you very much, every one of you guys. I know there's lots of model builders out there that are way better than I am, but I usually don't put clear on my stuff. I never have. I mean, I've got a can of Testors Clear over here. I was going to try on a model. Um, I've been debating on picking me up some Future or some Pledge or something like that because I see some other guys use that stuff. But without watching a few videos on how to apply it, how to 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 mix it, or do I mix it in with the paint? Especially acrylic paints or anything like that. Because I got the 71 Duster model that the whole body I did with acrylic paint. Did it with that metallic blue full cart acrylic paint, and it came out great. I redid the whole chassis, and somewhere in my somewhere I lost the dashboard. I had ordered some seats from B&L Resins, which the seats are beautiful, but without the dashboard, I'm kind of up shit creek without a paddle. I mean, it would look kind of funny with a car built together without having a dashboard in it. Unless it's going to be like a NASCAR or something, and just put a couple of sheet styrene over it next to the freaking roll bars and be done with it. Alrighty, well, I'm running 11 minutes. I will shut my yap. Because once I get talking, sometimes, especially if I'm around people, I don't shut up. I will talk to you guys later, and thank you to all my subscribers. Peace.